Hello there, it's Josh James with Info Galore. We're going to talk about how you make a Khan Academy style video. A lot of you seen how I've been making my videos, and a lot of you know that it's basically the same format in which Sal uses in Khan Academy. It's not very hard. In fact, it's one of the best formats I think for making videos about math, and because you get the drawings style. But also, when you get into that, it's very easy to make other types of videos. So I'm going to talk about the software in detail, about what software you need, how expensive it is, and what if it even costs anything. A lot of the software didn't actually. Both the software I used to make the math videos didn't cost any money at all. But I went ahead and opted out and bought the more expensive version. But if you're just going to do posting stuff to YouTube, then it'll be fine. But so, without further ado, let's go ahead and start. So one of the first things you need to make videos at all is going to be a screencast, some type of screen recorder. It doesn't have to be the same screen recorder, but right now, what I'm running right now, is you can, probably doesn't show this little pause button over here, but we have, I use Screencast-O-Matic, which I think is one of the better ones. It's actually exactly what Sal uses, I think, from Khan Academy, I'm pretty sure. And let me just show you that right now. So this is Screencast-O-Matic right here. And it won't really, here, let me hit this click button here. So this is what I use to record my videos. In fact, you can see these are the ones I made today, and these are the ones I made yesterday, and then the other ones are not there right now because I have it set for just showing 2 days. Anyways, so this program here, it does cost a little bit, but there is a free version. The only difference is that if you don't buy this version here, you can't make videos up to 30 minutes long. You can only make videos up to 15 minutes, but with this you can make unlimited time videos. And as you can see here, I have a couple videos. This one's 30 minutes long, and you just have to change here when it's get pulled up that how long you want the video to be. There's a little timer on it. The other thing that's a big difference is whether you're going to be using this for other reasons besides just your channel, because what Screencast-O-Matic will allow you upload it to is very dependent on whether you have which version you have. So the free version only lets you upload to YouTube and maybe a couple other things. But the things that it lets you upload to, when it lets you upload to YouTube, it only, I think, goes to 720p. I think it actually does high definition if you get this, because I think that's the difference between the two. But if you opt out and get honestly buy the program, you can upload to pretty much anything. Google Drive, Twitter, anything, Facebook, just upload to anything you want. And then we'll talk about the cost here. The cost of this program is $15 per year. And in retrospect, with things like my Adobe Creator here, which I use quite a bit actually to make some of my videos, it's very, 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 very cheap. I actually got the 3-year. They are having a sale right now. They're probably still doing it. It's $29 for 3 years, and that's what I actually have right now. I've had it for a while. And of course, compared to Adobe, which is very expensive. It's about $200 for every app. And so this is Screencast-O-Matic. It's very easy to use. You hit this record button, it comes down here. You can pick the frame, which pays a big deal. Because when you're trying to use SmoothDraw, you don't want to show everything. You just want to show where you're going to be doing the scratch pad part. So you just move to just like how you do with this. You can make it smaller, bigger, and you can change the size. It's kind of like that. It won't really let me show it right now because I'm using a video. Okay, so now let's talk about SmoothDraw. SmoothDraw, I have 2 different styles, and if you know them very well, you can tell which version I'm using depending on the video. So I mainly use SmoothDraw 3. The reason for that is simply because, I'll open it up and show you. All these things right here. This is what you come up to in SmoothDraw. You get all these things over here. You get this cropper, which is what allows me to pick up and move portions. So let's draw something. Let's draw this little thing here. I can actually now pick that up, this whole thing here, and move it to where I want it. So it's very easy. It makes it very useful when I need to move things. But anyways, now you might be asking is that it never looks like this. So I have to, because it's always black and it's always none of this here. We'll get back to that. Let me go back to the difference. So Smooth Draw 4, the thing I actually like about Smooth Draw 4, more about Smooth Draw 3, and I wish they would get over themselves and just combine the two things, is you can probably see in my past videos, I have a lot of trouble making straight lines, but in Smooth Draw 4, they actually have this feature where you can just put in straight lines. And if anybody knows which version has the straight lines and that little sidebar, or how to get the sidebar, please post that for me because it would be greatly appreciated. But this is 4.0.5 here, and the other one was 3.2.11, I believe. And that's the difference there. It's mainly just a sidebar here and this doesn't have the straight lines, and this one over here. But so I mainly use this one just so I can have this bar over here to move things in and out. No, I do not want to save. Okay, so now let's talk about how I actually get this to look like how it does. Okay, so this is a new one here. So how we do this is first we go up to canvas. We got to resize the canvas, and the easiest way is just to type in 4096, which is the biggest it allows you to go. 096, and then just hit OK. And now this is as big as it's going to let you go. And then you just take in whatever color you want it to be. And now you have it. This is what I use to make the math videos here. And you know, you see me use my text box because I'm not very good at drawing. Hello world. Here, and then you just go over to font. You can change that and make it bigger. Anyways, and now both these are free. All Smooth Draw is free. I don't think they have a version you can buy. And now some other things I use when I make. Sometimes I have to use Photoshop. If there's a certain video, a certain picture I want, I put it in Photoshop and re-image it and resize it and just mess around with it. Or if I have an animation, I use Animate right here. And of course, Lightroom, Photoshop and Lightroom kind of go hand in hand. Once you use one, you got to put it through the other. And then there's all these different things here. But this is a very expensive, but not required. There's some things you'll have to settle for. But there's other ways of getting around it. It's mainly a convenience thing, because a lot of times I might want a graph, but it's hard to find a certain graph you need. So like this, I would need a all blue or something bright color graph instead of a white graph. Well, a white graph would work too, but instead of like having the back how they're normally found, then they come up different on here. Okay, and that's like, let me talk about one more thing, is importing pictures into Smooth Draw can be kind of difficult, especially if you watch some of the things out there that people have put on right now, is because I don't think they've talked about this, or they have the different version, but I know Smooth Draw 3 has this where you can just go and select a picture. Since I get this out of the way, so let's say I want to use this picture of these country couples right here. Just copy it and go up here to edit, and then I can hit, well, maybe I can't, 1 second. Yeah, and then you can do it this way where you make another one and then you crop it all. And that's what most of the time they'll show you, and then you can hit come here, copy, and open up another one. And put it in here. You just go to edit and then hit paste, and it comes up in here. But you can actually just copy it. I guess one on copy. But yeah, all you have to do is actually copy it. It's being difficult with me today. And I will post the links to these sites on below the video, so just check that out. And if you have any other ideas for videos or something you want to see, then just let me know. And back to Screencast-O-Matic so I can